Here we go. Okay, if you watched the previous video or on building this deck, or if you just want a shorter version of building a block deck, I'm just going to show what I've selected. So this is a deck that focuses on blocking. The most important thing is obviously blocking and then drawing cards. Those are the focuses. And then my backup plan is I wanted to attack for at least 4, because if the enemy blocks if I am unable to block and then I send an attack and they block it, it really hurts the deck. So I need to at least have an okay attack, so they're not just like blocking it back in my face. And then like card draw is important. So I'm just gonna go over each of the cards. So there's 4 of this Sugishima, and he has a printed 3 block, and then he has a special ability. If this card is blocking, you may discard 1 card to add +2 to your block. So he has 5 on his own. There's a couple cards that you can only use 1 blocker, so he can still have a possibility to block. Here, just like good printed 3 block, it's the highest, so I threw him in. He does have attack and some receive. It's not 0 at least. Here, it's just for his attack and block. The 3, hopefully, if I have to use him to attack, I wasn't able to block. I can get that 3 to a 4, or there's a combo card I'll show in a minute. This is a backup receive, because if this card is in receive area, you may pay 2 guts to add +5 to your receive. So for whatever reason, I need to receive, and I've done it before, and I have the guts, I can get it to 5. So just kind of a backup receiver who can also block. So it's a pretty good card just for the block, but the special is pretty nice. I have 2 of this Nishinoya and this Yaku. They're basically emergency receiving, and then to feed Tsukishima. So hopefully I'm just discarding these to put him to 5. That's the ideal situation. So I have like a 3 attack here, which is pretty good, but there's like some 2, 1 attacks up here that's not good. If I have to attack for like 1 or 2, that's really bad, because they'll just block. But that's why I wanted to add this card. If this card is a top card of the attack area guts, and you play an attacker other than Hinata, it can't be blocked. So if previous turn I attacked with Hinata, and then I have to attack again, whoever I play, like let's say I attack with him, it can't be blocked. So even though it's 1, like it doesn't really matter, because I'm forcing them to receive, toss, and attack again, which is what I want, because I want them to use 3 cards, and then I want to use like 1 to block or 2 to block, and then force them to use 3 cards again, and then I use 1 or 2 to block, and then the like ideal situation is they run out of cards before I do. So this just kind of helps with that, and it has a 3 attack, so it's not a total waste. When I was building it, I wanted a 3 attack and 1 toss, because I need to get like these guys that are 3 to 4, just so it's not so easy to block, because if your attack's 3, there's a good chance they can just throw 1 card up and block it. So I was looking for 4 attack. So I added him in to get that toss bonus, and to have a 3 attack if needed. And it had 1 block. So this is the only card I think that has toss, a 1 toss and 3 attack. So it's pretty cool. So last are the specials. I'm just going to zoom in here. We have draw a card. If you have 3 or less cards in hand, you may draw another. It might not seem like, or it seems, I guess, like it's better than it is, because in playtesting we've never drawn 2 off it hardly. It's pretty rare. But if it can, I think it's like a really, really good card. And in this deck, I think the chances are a lot higher. draw a card, you may pay 2 guts from any one area. If you do draw another card, it at least cycles a card. And if for some reason I have guts, I can use them. Hopefully, the ideal situation, I never have guts. I'm just blocking all day. This cycles a card, which is huge again. And it's a backup receive. It sets it to 5. Like most of my cards, the receive is really bad. Like, look, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2. And then these guys are kind of backup. So I have a lot of backup receive because sometimes there's unblockables. I don't want to just get told every time they have like an unblockable, I can't do anything about it. So I want to at least have that chance. And the other thing is like serves. You may not like realize it, but like a 4 serve, I've seen so many 4 serves just score. So you need to at least to be able to return the serve because you can't block a serve. So I have lots of like backup receiving because there's at least before the game's over, they're going to serve 3 times. And if they're just scoring every time they serve, you're in trouble. So that's the block deck. I'm just going to keep building more decks. But if you like it or if you think there's some changes you'd want to make, let me know. Or if you want to play test against it, let me know. All right, thanks.